Welcome or welcome back. Argus and Circe and I are happy to have you here. I'm glad you're joining me today for some yoga. Our focus in this flow is going to be Warrior 2. So we're going to find our warrior inside here, bring it onto our mat, and then you can take it out into your daily life. All right, you can see I have my setup. I have some blocks and a blanket here. Go ahead and get yourself set up, and I'll meet you right back here. So let's start today in hero's pose. If your seat is not coming down to touch the ground or touch your heels, you can put a block right in here to sit up higher. If you do not prefer the seat at all, which many people don't, sit in a cross-legged seat. And today we're going to join our index finger and our thumbs together. Circe and Argus are going to take a little rest, hopefully, while we're warming up. So find your seat and put focus on your breath. Your palms can face up. That connection of your thumb and finger helping you to bring focus inside your body. And as you inhale, the belly expands. And as you exhale, the body contracts. Feel your shoulders soft on your back. No tension in your jaw. You have a really nice tall spine here as we get ready for our practice today. So right up front, congratulate yourself for making it to the mat. And if you have your eyes closed, you can open them now. Let's inhale. Release the mudra, hands up overhead. Exhale, we're bringing the palms forward all the way out to the mat. Head can come down. Taking a full breath here. And the next time you breathe in, coming all the way back up to your comfortable seat. So if you're sitting in a cross-legged pose, just leaning forward. Exhale, again, taking it down. And breathe in. Take your hands out to the sides. This time, hands interlace overhead as you push and turn the grasp to the sky. Breathe in. And this is just a back bend for the exhale, upper back. We're not arching and pushing through our low back here. We're keeping it safe, but creating some space in our chest, in the front of our shoulders. Exhale, hands come to the mat. So remove any block you might have, and let's come to an all fours position. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. And breathe in and exhale those hips from side to side. Warming up the body, because you know in Warrior 2, we're going to be using those legs. When you find yourself back to neutral, start making a figure 8 with your body. And you can exaggerate this by taking the shoulders forward or bending in the arms, or taking your seat all the way back toward your feet. After you've done a few rounds in one direction, go ahead and reverse it. But really push those hips out to the side. And then find your way back to your neutral spine. This time, turn the hands with the fingertips facing your knees. And just lean back a little, just getting a nice stretch in your forearms. Kind of neglect this area a lot. So let's give it a little love. Just a gentle rocking back and forth. And then go ahead and undo your wrist position and move it to your fingertips facing the back. But now you're on the back of your hands and walk your knees forward. So now we can very gently do the same thing here. And if you're on a computer all day like I am at work, this is really helpful. Okay, palms to the mat. Curl those toes under, finding that tabletop. Breathe in and just hover the knees over your mat. You can say hello to your core right here. Maybe your quads start talking. And your next breath in. Lift the hips back toward the ceiling and wall knee behind you. Pedal the legs for downward facing dog. Roll those triceps up and under like someone is kind of pushing on the outside of your arms, moving them toward the center. Ribs are in and neck is soft. I guess Circe was tired of this. She moved over out of the way of the camera. Alrighty, your next breath in. Take it out to plank, broadening the upper back, hollowing the belly, right? Bringing that belly button up to the spine. All right, here's some more core. Now we're going to start dipping the knees. Again, pedaling here, and we'll pedal back to our downward facing dog. All right, this time, find the neutral spot. Breathe in, lifting your right leg to the sky, and opening the hips to the wall behind you. Bend that knee and flex the foot, but aim your armpits and your chest toward your mat. Then exhale, level the hips, and get ready. Inhale, knee comes toward the nose. Exhale, take it back. Don't try to jam your face down to have your nose meet the knee. Just tuck the chin. One more, knee to nose. And this time we're going to set it down. Walk the hands just a little and find a nice, proud pseudo sphinx / pigeon pose. Opening the chest. The toes are still curled under in the back. Right, nice and long. Walk those hands back. Pick back up to that plank. And this time, step that foot up and in. I know it's a tight step, but give it a shot. Then we're in runner's lunge. You can have your blocks right here if you would like, which frankly, I would. If I can actually get them. That was a tricky one. Okay. So nice runner's lunge, finding space. You can come up to spidey fingers if you want. And here, hips side to side. But that back quad is very engaged, so you're not hanging out in your joints. You're energizing your legs while you're doing this. Okay? And take your hands back to the mat. Bring the foot in, step it back. Downward facing dog. So here we go again, other side. Inhale, lift the leg up. Left leg, open the hips. Stack them, bend the leg, flex the foot. Chest aim toward the ground. And just breathe here. And then on exhale, straighten the hips. And inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, step it back. Breathe in, knee to nose. Exhale, step it back. This time knee to nose. And again, leg comes down to the mat. Walk the hands forward, toes still curled under in the back for our pigeon sphinx. Proud chest. Really think of those front ribs knitting together. And then walk the hands back. Lift the leg up, let it hover. And just like the other side, step it through for your runner's lunge. Again, hips are going to move from side to side while you are activating the back leg. Keep breathing and keep it calm. And then hands can come back to the mat if you're on blocks. Again, picking up this leg, trying to get it back to a plank. This time we're going to drop the knees, bring the elbows in, and lower down. Once we're there, hands under shoulders. Inhale, glue those elbows on the back. Still looking at the mat for cobra. And exhale, take it down. Start pushing yourself back up to downward facing dog. All right, here we go. Breathe in, right leg to the sky. Open the hip. Chest still faces the mat. And as you breathe in, this time, leg comes to the outside and your leg is parallel as you bring your knee to your elbow. So inhale, knee to elbow, leg parallel to the ground. And one more. This time, step it through for runner's lunge. All right. Pivot that back foot and take a look. Is your front heel lining up with your back arch? It's where we want to be. You can be right here, whatever works for you. Breathe in, arms come up and over for warrior two. Our first one in this sequence. Roll that front thigh back, spiral the back thigh forward, and put those shoulders over the hips. Breathe in, turn that front palm up, bring it overhead, reversing your warrior or peaceful warrior, whatever you would like to call it. And then see if you can come a little lower into the front leg. Exhale. Warrior two. Breathe in. Tall spine as you move to extended side angle. Arm coming over. You can take your gaze up if you would like. Again, moving toward the front with the front leg. Inhaling back to warrior two. This time hands come to prayer as we slowly pivot into the back leg. Now listen carefully. Going to step up to the front. So bending through both legs, lean forward and step to Tadasana. Right, here we are. Front of our mat. Breathe in, arms come all the way up. Beautiful, beautiful. Hope you're feeling it in there. Working those thighs, pushing the outside of the back foot toward the mat. And this time we're going to inhale, arms straight up. All right, you ready? Hinging at the hips. So the hips are going toward the back just a little as we lean forward on our exhale. So we're staying in our warrior two, but we're taking our upper body forward. And you can take the hands all the way to the floor if you would like. And then breathe them up, all the way back up. I know. And reverse your warrior. And here you are in the reverse warrior position. So you still are down into that front leg. Torso's back here. And this time we're going to take it back down. I know it's kind of an awkward thing. It's great for your balance to figure it out. And then inhale, back up. On your breath in, moving over to side angle. And what do you think we're going to do here? Exhale, hips stay in place. Body rolls toward the mat. Now, are you straightening your front leg like I am? Inhale, open the chest. Back up you go to warrior two. Whoo! Inhale, both toes come to the center. And a nice star. Feel the big posture that this is, right? Very expansive. Very empowering. Close your eyes if you would like right here. Spread the fingers wide, engage through the quads. And then the next exhale, I'm going to pivot your left foot open as we move to warrior two on the other side. And there we go. Okay, are you ready? All right, inhale, arms up and overhead. Exhale, there you go, bending at the waist, hinging at the hips, coming down low. Taking the body down, hands can come down or they can stay up. And breathe in, body comes all the way back up to warrior two. Inhale, you start moving to that reverse warrior. And let's try turning that torso down. So staying in that bent leg on your exhale. Just go to where you can go. Don't lock your back knee, right? Keep a little bend in that. But this front knee, keep it open. And inhale, back up to warrior two, reverse warrior. Breathing in through warrior two, exhale. Over to extended side angle. Are you ready? All right, so your arm can come down a little to the leg, whatever's comfortable for your arm. Breathe in long spine first, then taking that torso down, arm coming with you. Breathe in, breathe in and bend into that front knee. Exhale. Back out, extended side angle. Whew, back to center. Let's say hello to star for 1 second. And then hands come to hips. Tall back. You can bend the knees if you want right here. Forward fold. So this wide-legged forward fold, I know most of the time it seems like this is just a relaxing pose, but actually we want to activate your quads here. You can reach your hands through behind you with your fingertips facing the wall. That's right behind you. Bringing it back to center, pushing up for a half lift. We're going to heel toe. We're thinking about our crawling that we've done. We're going to heel toe the feet to the center. I'm going to move my blanket back. So heel toeing the feet all the way through, getting some nice mobility in the hips and the knees. And now we're in a forward fold with deeply bent legs. Breathe in, rolling up one vertebra at a time. Inhale, arms come all the way out. Beautiful. Exhale to a cactus. Inhale, arms up. And exhale to a cactus, except for we're going to come a little lower, taking your elbows to your ribs. And if you have tight shoulders, your body will tell you when you do this, because mine do. And inhale it up. And then exhale, I'm going to step back to the front of the mat. This time breathing in, lifting your left leg up. Find your balance with your standing leg, and then reach your left hand to your left ankle and pull it through for a quad stretch. Because we are, in fact, working those quads, so let's give them a little bit of love right here. And then slowly let go and lower the leg down with control. All right, good job. Breathe in, other side. Let's take the arms up. And we'll take the leg up, if we can, right? Really spread those toes wide on the floor. And then again, you find that quad stretch. Bringing the foot in close to the seat. And then again, let go carefully, slowly. Let it come to the ground. Good job. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. And then step it back. All right, here we go. Take the knees wide, come on down for a little second of rest, a little child's pose. And let's take 3 rounds of breath here. And then breathe yourself, inhale, all the way back up to a downward facing dog. All right, breathe in, right leg, reaches to the sky. Bring that leg through slowly. Let's just take it nice and slow, all the way down underneath you. Step it through for your runner's lunge. And if you have to swiggle it all the way up like I was just doing, doesn't matter. If you want to use blocks to give you more room, which I should be doing, that's fine too. All right. Pivot that back foot, again lining up the heel and arch. Back to our last round of our warrior 2. So we really want to make this count. And by that, I mean, if you have the energy for it, if you can find that strength in the muscle, then use that. But if your legs are saying, there's no way, then you can also be exactly there, right? Do what your body is telling you. So here we go. We're going to add on here, right? So inhale the arms up overhead. Here we go for the bend. Exhale, bowing down. Low as you can go. And now once you get down, cross the hands, grabbing elbow to elbow like you were doing a forward fold. Straighten your front leg and bend the back one as much as you can. You should go into maybe a flexed foot. And then put your hands down because your foot's probably going to slide. Put it back down. Come down to your fold again. And come up, straighten the arms all the way. Okay, same thing. Reverse warrior. Here we go. Back to our reverse warrior. Okay. I'm going to take, we're going to keep this one arm on the thigh. Here we go. Coming down. Exhale. Taking that body down in that reverse position. Same thing. I'm going to bend through the back leg. That kind of twisted chest. Exhale. Put the foot down. And then bring it all back to the top. Beautiful. Good work. Here we go. Getting there. Exhale. Here we are in the wonderful side angle. Ready to go? Breathe in, tall spine. Exhale, take it down. And then if you want to grab elbows here, and again, bend the back knee. Ooh, keeping the chest forward, right? So we're not taking our torso straight ahead. We're going straight toward that front foot. Here we go, bend in again. And back to side angle. Doing okay? Both toes aim out. We hit a nice little goddess pose. You can walk them in a little bit. And stretch out those hip flexors. Stretch out the feet. Right here. Okay, you got this. You ready? Inhale. Last one. Warrior two. There we go. Nice and big. Rolling that front thigh out. Staying down in that leg, right? Inhale. Nice and tall, arms up. Exhale. Here we go. Push through those feet. They're going to really help you to come down. When you're down, grab the elbows. And then start shifting. Straightening that front leg, bending the back. And you might put the hands down so the front foot doesn't slip on you. Back down. Inhale up. Two, warrior two. Good job. Okay, here we go. Breathe in. Reverse warrior. We're keeping this stretch in the side body even when we go down, right? This is the hardest one, I think, to feel. Here we go. Breathe in, long spine. Exhale. So don't lock this back knee, right? Bringing it down. So we're still at an arch here. And then you can take those arms if you want to grab the elbows. Flexing the foot. Again, putting the hand down so the front foot doesn't slip. Back two. Warrior two. Whew, y'all, last one. Breathe in. Here we go. Extended side angle. All right, finding that body. Here we go. At the hand down. You want it here? What do you want to do? Turn the torso to face. Right, getting a little bit of stretch in that side body. If you want to take the arms, you can. And then flexing in, keeping that torso toward the front of the room. And again, you might want to put the hands down. And I know these bends forward are not an exact science. There's something to play with. But it's always good to move our body in different ways. You did it. Inhale up. Hands come to the waistline. Again, working on those hips, legs, heel toe with focus to the center of the mat. Good job. Breathe in. Exhale for a nice back bending cactus. Exhale it out. Give me one more. Inhale. Exhale it out. Good job. Stepping to the front of the mat. Let's melt all the way down, shall we? And stepping our legs for the last vinyasa. So again, knees to cobra or chaturanga to up dog, or whichever combination you would like. All right, and then back we go. Into a child's pose. Notice if you feel more energy in the legs. Maybe your heart's beating a little faster. So push yourself up, finding your comfortable seat as we go into our last stretches of the day. Okay, this one is up to you on how you want to go about it. You can either have the leg out in front of you, crossing your right leg over to your calf or your thigh. Or if you'd like to bring this leg in as well and wrap these and have your heels equidistant from your seat. Either way, we don't want to force it, but sitting up nice and tall in whichever way works for you. So I'm going to take my right leg here over my left, put it around my thigh area, and inhale the arms up. Exhale, twisting toward your right. Arms come down, so you can hug that leg with your left hand. Put your other hand to the back. You can wrap your arm on the inside. Either way, everyone has a tall back. And on your exhale, see if you can twist a tiny bit more. So relax through those legs so you can let the stretch happen. And the next breath in, take it back to center and switch your legs, repeating on the other side in the same way you did it the first time. So breathe in, tall, tall, tall spine. Exhale, turning toward your right side, giving the leg a hug, putting the hand through, or having the double cross on the legs. You can have your eyes closed or open. Good job. The next time you let it go, hands back up, moving the soles of your feet together. So you might want to sit on a blanket, and you might want to sit on a block, or you can sit straight here. I happen to like a blanket. You are sitting on something to raise your hips, sitting on the edge. Your sit bones are on the edge because it helps you to keep that back straight. If you're back here, it's going to help it to round. So whatever works for you, putting your feet close to you, further away, it's all a personal choice. Let's find a long, low back though. And leaning forward to wherever feels comfortable for your body. Finding the stretch in the inner thighs. I hear Argus cleaning himself a little. That's not me snorting. And drop the head. And extend the back up nice and tall. Finding a nice comfortable seat. Hands can rest. Take a moment to appreciate you've done something beautiful for your body today. You want to take those hands to prayer at your chest right here or at your third eye. Showing up is 90% of life, and you've done that today. So very, very well done. Hopefully you found your inner warrior today. So remember to take that with you off the mat and show your strength in life. And thank you so much for practicing with me. I'm really happy to have you today. Thanks for coming. I'll see you next time.